take it I haven't frozen. I'm just
Yeah.
okay.
Don't do that.
I know. That's really mean. Okay. Well, I think we have the only thing that is a little bit different now is that we are going to save the HJTA Q&A for after all three of us, myself, Tim, and Scott, are done, and I will not take Q&A after my session. Does that sound okay?
Whatever you want to do is fine. Sure.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
I'm seeing us live on YouTube, but not on our website. It's just spinning. And I don't see us on Facebook.
So can somebody else check that? Because we're
Check on my phone. Hang on.
Okay, and now I see us on Facebook. And now, no, it says unavailable on YouTube on the.
let me check.
okay, I'm firing up my iPad. I had turned it off.
Yeah, I'm getting the video unavailable on our website.
Well, that's terrifying.
Where's my pointer girl?
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I love your banner. John, can I have that banner? I think, ooh, Scott, you need that behind your desk.
See,
That's what we'll
usually.
put back there.
Okay, I just went to the YouTube link and I'm seeing Deborah, but I'm seeing Deborah. Oh, there you are. You're blinking. Okay, I thought it was frozen, but I'm seeing you. And I'm
Okay,
seeing
now it's
Bryce.
up on
So
the,
it is working on YouTube.
now the website, now they're all running.
The website, the YouTube, it does this. It unchecked itself. So I had to go in and recheck the allow embedding box.
Okay, so put a big note on your computer to
Okay.
do that tomorrow at 9:30.
Yeah, it's funny because I literally checked it like 15 minutes ago or so before we started this, and it was checked. So it has some weird way of like when we start it, it unchecks itself, but then as soon as I go in and recheck it, then it's fine and not a problem. It's just really weird that it does that.
So you will be monitoring that?
Oh, I'll be here. I'll be here same way I am like now.
Okay. All right. So
Okay, and every time this has happened, it's been the same thing. So there's no mystery, right?
excuse me. Sorry.
Bless you.
So if we're checking, Eric, and something's not right, do we text you during the event?
Yeah, I think I'd like you to text me. That's
Okay.
probably the best.
We don't need Victor
'Cause
to see what's going
'Cause I'll
wrong.
be- right, yeah. Like I'm planning I'll be hidden behind a logo, so. I'm not
And I'll
gonna-
be, because I can disappear and Bryce can too. Let me see here.
From what I understand, I can spotlight, and I can actually do this right now. I can spotlight whatever I want to appear. So let me just do that, and I just want to see if it works, as I think it will.
And Susan, I do see your
Okay, great,
I see your test message.
great. And Scott, do you see it also in the chat? Okay, great.
Okay, there's Timothy.
Hello.
Okay, Tim, do you have the chat open?
No.
Open the chat, because that's how we're going to communicate tomorrow.
Opening chat.
And Eric, do you have our opening graphic ready to go so we can test how we start at 10 o'clock?
So the graphic is it's I can't hide us behind a graphic. So the graphic is gonna be there until the meeting starts. But I can't, like, I researched this yesterday. There's not a way to, like, when the meeting's going, after it's already streaming, there's no way to, like, put a graphic in front of us, if that makes
Okay, well,
sense.
can you screen share? Like if you're the first participant in the meeting, you can screen share and put the
Yes.
graphic up. And then when we're ready, I'll start talking and that will take the screen from your screen share. And then you can hide behind your
That should
graphic.
work.
Let's do
Yeah.
that. Let's test that right now. So let's have the opening condition of where we are at 9:55.
All right,
What time are you starting the stream?
9:50. Oh, no.
that sounds right. 9:50.
Okay, so if you're starting the stream at 9:50, then the first thing that should be up is your screen share with a graphic.
Okay.
So let's
All right,
test that right now.
Yeah.
So we don't want to just come on live ambling around and chatting with each other. We want it to look clean.
Semi-professional.
All right, so that's
Hey, hold on, Donna. I gotta mute the. What the heck just happened? I lost my audio.
We can hear you.
I'm doing a Zoom rehearsal for tomorrow's taxpayer conference.
Oh, okay.
Why? What do you need?
I had a new key made for my mom's door so that
We're hearing you, Tim.
On my key ring.
Yeah.
And it worked to lock the door, but I can't get the key out.
Eric, can you mute him? Do you have the ability to mute Tim?
Can you mute Tim? Yeah, okay, he's muted now.
Okay. So I'm not seeing the screen share. Is that coming up?
Oh, I did see Eric's screen.
yeah.
but it
I'm
was-
not. I'm looking for a graphic. I'm
Oh,
not.
okay.
I turned it off.
Okay. Well, let's
But
get
he has
let's get
something
this ironed
suitable.
out.
He will have something suitable up.
So his screen share will be up for 10 minutes from 9:50 to 10 o'clock. We'll start at 10 o'clock straight up. And I guess I just start talking and say welcome and the thing automatically shifts to me from the screen share, right?
I'm not
Really?
sure it will I'm not sure it will automatically. I think
How
he
would-
has to pull down the screen share, doesn't he?
Let's test it.
But I think that what would work, what would be best, would be so I'll do the screen share of the graphic, and I found something just a moment ago, the graphic of the one that is going to be up before
Perfect.
to do. But what I think I would do is I would I'll spotlight myself, screen share, and then that graphic's just going to be there. And I think you all will be muted. And then, so it doesn't even matter if you talk, but like, I'll just mute everybody, screen share that graphic. And then at like 9:58, I'll stop the screen share and spotlight Susan.
Okay. There's the spotlight command.
There is.
What does it look like?
I'll spotlight Susan right now and you can see.
Aw,
So that's what we were asking about before when we said, could we control the output so that we didn't
Yes.
interrupt Victor Davis' hand? So you can. So that's
It's
the
called
spotlight.
spotlight. Yes. Yeah.
now Eric, what if you make that banner your profile picture and then shut down your video? I think it defaults to your profile picture.
Well, that's true, but that it won't go like full screen. I think that's a good solution. Here's what I would do. I'll stop my video. That's what I have. So if I spotlighted myself and remove the spotlight from Susan, I would that's what you should see. So
So if you just switch that picture to the other one that you had when you're sitting on Facebook and it's not running yet.
actually, it doesn't let me spotlight myself if I don't have my video going.
When you get a chance, can you spotlight Susan again? I want to see what that looks like. Okay, so basically that just goes from gallery view to speaker view, right?
Yes, but it also holds the speaker there. So if me or you or anybody else were to make some noise,
Oh, okay.
Susan just stays there.
Ah,
So when-
okay.
So when our speakers are speaking, we would like to spotlight John and then spotlight Scott and Tim and Victor and spotlight all of them when they're doing their 10 minutes until they're
So
done.
Eric, if I put that picture as my profile, can you spotlight me before the video and use me as the picture?
I don't think it lets you spotlight a person who doesn't have their video going. But yeah, like I mean, put a picture up instead of you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off my
I'll
video
try it.
and see if you can
It didn't
spotlight
work
me.
for me.
Can you spotlight that?
No, I cannot. Although, not that, I mean, it might as well be me if we're going to do it through screen sharing. But I think it'll let you spotlight a screen share. So if, like let me just show you. So like if I screen share to that that image that I was talking about a minute ago, that should work. So we'll share it.
There you go.
Okay, that's what we want. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Not that.
Getting that stump removed?
Yeah.
No invoices. Let's not post any invoices.
Yeah, you don't want your credit card information on the live.
To 1,000 people. I'm recording.
I know it's pen if that helps.
Okay, so can you spotlight your screen share so we can see what that looks like so we can rehearse the start of the conference? Please.
So I'm trying to get rid of this. I thought that if I did the slideshow, it would get rid of the, the like thing on top.
I think you need is there a full screen command It's not slideshow, you just need full screen.
Well, can you put your other photos in a separate folder so it's only pulling the one photo in slideshow?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I know. Let's, yeah, give me a second. We'll make a folder.
This feels like early television, doesn't it?
As
This program brought to you by Bran Flakes. Bran Flakes are the...
I don't know. You guys tell me.
Are you implying that I'm old enough to know what the early days of television looked like, Bryce? Is that what you're saying?
Obviously.
Sweet.
You don't know
Figured
about the golden age of TV unless you've seen the Howdy Doody show or What's My Line?
You were about to say I Love Lucy.
Okay, Eric, give us a status report. What's going on? There we go.
I'm just trying to get rid of that stuff on top.
Could you just make it a PowerPoint slide and then do full screen on PowerPoint?
That's an idea.
Yeah, I got a message from Megan. She wants to know if Victor's thing will end at 11:30. I'm going to ask her to, if it's okay, we keep him for Q&A for 15 minutes or longer.
That would be great. He seemed on board with that yesterday, that he could stay till 12, from 11 to
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
She's probably got some radio or something request asking if he's available. We'll just say we want to hold him to 12.
I'm going to say 11:50.
Okay.
I'm CCing you, Susan, and Deborah.
Okay, thanks.
Any of you guys watching, monitoring the Texas runoff election? LZ versus somebody else?
Oh,
I
was
think
no-
I think the Democrat was actually shut out of that runoff. Remember, and that was kind of the harbinger of the midterms. At least we can.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not kind of loosely paying attention to it. I'm not like
Yeah.
overall, but it's nice to see that, no Democrat qualified for that.
Yeah. And the Dems spent a lot of money on it too, I think, trying to get
Oh.
somebody into.
Yeah. Well, you know them. They always like to burn money.
Yeah.
I see it.
Okay, there it is. Okay, Eric, that looks great. So that will be up from whenever.
From 9:50 until we're
9.
ready to start.
Can you make all of us disappear on the side?
No.
But they won't see that, I don't think. Or will they?
Yeah, they will. When it starts streaming.
What is somebody looking in like Facebook or YouTube?
I'm calling up the YouTube right now. Okay, so
I
that looks,
just see Eric.
yeah, I
that's
see
it.
you in the top. Eric, you're in the top right corner of the YouTube screen. And except for that, the taxpayer conference graphic is full screen.
Hmm.
Why am I seeing you in the top corner?
What if you stop your video, Eric? What does it do?
If he stops his video, I think we lose his screen share.
I'm waiting for it to show up on YouTube.
Well, yeah, it defaults to the other graphic.
Yeah, what happens then? Does it just default to the graphic?
Yeah.
It hasn't shown up on, yeah. Oh no, you disappeared totally on YouTube. It's
Did
just
I-
the picture.
Did I turn into a 13 logo?
No, you
No.
don't turn into
Well-
anything. You're just gone.
Oh,
Not
okay.
on mine. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's gone. Okay. I'm on a
It's
delay.
perfect, just like that.
Okay, so what's the condition that gets us to this, Eric?
It's screen share, spotlight me, screen share, and stop my video.
Okay, I'm writing that down. And
You know,
should
the more
write
I
that-
think about it, the more I think I like the tree stump removal screenshot for our placeholder. I think we should do that. What do you think?
I don't think you should tease until we get this right. So Eric, you're going to spotlight yourself, then screen share, then stop your video. And that gives us this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So even when we're talking, if we were all muted or if we were all talking, this is locked. So that's perfect. That's the perfect
Okay,
condition for the opening.
Cool.
So if we're talking right now, would the people who are watching that on Facebook and YouTube, would they hear us? They would, wouldn't they?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's muted.
Yeah, it does. The sound does come through YouTube. I just turned my sound on.
Okay, so we all have to be muted at 9:50.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
But we can chat on the typing chat.
You can chat on the typing chat, but we all have to
Mhm.
be muted.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Or we can talk on the phone. If you want to set up like a simultaneous conference call, we could do that and they won't hear it if we're all muted, but I don't think we need to.
I think chat's probably good enough.
Yeah, I think it's probably fine. Okay, so Eric, what did you change? Because now I'm seeing John.
Oh, I turned it off. I turned off the.
Okay, well, don't turn it off because let's rehearse how we're going to do it. Okay, so you're spotlighted, screen sharing, and you've stopped your video.
Okay, and it's right now 10:22. So at 10:23, let's start the show. Have you guys all got a timepiece in front of you?
Yeah.
Should all be synced. So it's 10:22. When it clicks at 10:23, that'll be go time.
Okay, and I'll start. Welcome to the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association Taxpayer Conference for 2021. My name is Susan Shelley, and I'm the Vice President of Communications for the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association, the most influential taxpayer advocacy group in California. For this taxpayer conference, we want to take your questions. So as we go along, please type your questions into the comments. If you're on Facebook or you're watching on YouTube, type your questions into the comments. We'll be monitoring that. We'll get to as many of them as we can. If we don't get to your question, we will try to get to you in a personal response. You can email us info@hjta.org or call our offices. And if you download the taxpayer conference program from the website, hjta.org/taxpayer conference. You can download the program. Our phone numbers are in there. So thank you for joining us today. It's my great pleasure to introduce the president of HJTA, one of the most prominent and respected tax attorneys in California, Mr. John Kupal. John?
Thank you very much, Susan. It is a pleasure to have you all here. You're not lonely because according to our little metrics, I think we have about 1,000 people who are participating here, which shows that the tax revolt in California is certainly not dead. And your activity, your involvement certainly is what we rely on in the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association to keep this organization going and to protect your rights. We have a great program today. I'll be speaking for about 20 minutes. And on some of the broader issues we have that we'll be discussing, including our victory last November on a number of the initiatives. And also later, I will be introducing our Director of Legal Affairs, Timothy Biddle, who will review some of our litigation efforts. It's very important that taxpayer advocacy groups have the ability to litigate in courts. The Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association is one of the few, if not the only, statewide taxpayer organization that has an in-house litigation capacity. And that is so critical to defend your rights as taxpayers and also critical to defend Proposition 13 and our other initiatives, such as Proposition 218. After Tim speaks on the litigation, we will hear from Scott Kaufman. Scott Kaufman just joined our team within the past year as our new legislative director. He is the former editorial writer, editorial editor of the editorial page of the Orange County Register, comes to us with a great deal of experience representing conservative causes and the goals of free enterprise and limited government. So with that, let me discuss briefly what we're going to, what it has been like. Again, last year was very challenging for taxpayers, for homeowners, loss of jobs, crashing economy. The COVID really did strike hard. I want to thank all of you who continue to participate with the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association. We came out of last year financially very strong, thanks to your help and your support. Again, at any time you like what we're doing, if you're not currently a member of the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association, please go to hjta.org and join us. It costs $15 a year, and we don't take any government support. So we rely purely on the donations and the involvement of individual citizen taxpayers in the state of California. At this point, I will discuss the victory over Proposition 15, a little bit about the history of the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association, and looking forward, our biggest battle to date, and that is trying to resurrect Proposition 58 that was taken away from California homeowners by virtue of Proposition 19. And then I will discuss Proposition 19 a little bit, and then I will also then I will say, I should probably put at the beginning when I introduce everybody, I'll say we will also be hearing from our special guest, Victor Davis Hanson. I'll go over his bio briefly. I'll save the full bio for when I actually introduce him. And then I will turn it over. When I'm through with my spiel, I will say, now it is my, if you have any questions, please put those in the chat. We will answer as many as we can prior to hearing from Victor Davis Hanson. But now it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Timothy Biddle, our Director of Legal Affairs, who will talk about our legislative efforts, our litigation efforts in the courtrooms in the state of California. Tim, take it away.
Good morning. Tim Biddle planned to give you an update on California taxes. Unfortunately, Tim Biddle was abducted by aliens. I am Zortek, an alien imposter. I'm here to harvest water from the earth. Unfortunately, I know nothing about California taxes. However, you can expect your water rates to increase a lot. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Tim, for that wonderful report. Zortek, I'm sorry, Zortek, and hopefully you can find water someplace in the galaxy. I'm sure they have some. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Scott Kaufman, who will be discussing the legislative efforts, of which there are many here in the state of California. Scott, let's hear from you.
Thank you, John. Well, alien invasions aside, I figured I would talk. Since I assume Tim's is going to be somewhat gloomy, I'm going to try and be a bit more positive, just about how last year was not really a terrible year for us legislatively. Obviously, 15 failed, which was tremendous, and then also a lot of, because of the way the end of the year shuffle happened. A lot of the bills that we were most concerned about died without a vote. You can still transfer your property to your kids, Maddie Smith, on Facebook. And then I also probably just talk about what's going on this year with Prop 19, 668, ACA 9, talk about ACA 1 again, and then also probably mention SB 323, the water bill and the validation actions, which goes well with the alien overlords taking our water and Aqua taking our water as well. Aqua is kind of like an alien name, so maybe they are an alien organization. And that does it for me. And I'll pass it back to you, John.
Thank you very much, Scott. I see some questions. I think now I'm looking at the chat. Actually, I'm going to come back to Susan. Susan, do we have any questions that you'd like to bring to our attention from the people who are writing in?
Yes, I sure do. Now, so you want to take questions for the HJTA people after Scott is finished, right?
Correct.
And how long do you want those questions to run?
Up until 11 o'clock.
Okay. So
And is it okay at that point? I know Eric's going to be doing spotlights on the speaker, so we will not. Okay, because right now I'm in speaker view and I've got pictures of all of us above, but I'm assuming what he just said is the people who are watching on YouTube and they're not seeing that. All they're seeing is a spotlight. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. So what happens if we get this is probably not a big problem, but if we want to do conversational, like if Tim and I want to have a discussion about Tim, we're hearing about all these cases, how we no longer have a 2/3 vote for special taxes. What's going on there? And maybe he and I can have a back and forth. And I guess Eric can just flip whoever's speaking back and forth to him and me. So.
Well,
Okay,
I think
so-
we don't really need the spotlight mode for the Q&A, because then we can all have a conversation. If we have the spotlight mode, I think that'll be in our way. So,
Hey, guys, so you right now, what I did is the three of you are all spotlighted, so you guys can have a conversation right now. You're all together. Does that make sense?
Oh, good. So
One person
we're
at the same time.
spotlighted. We're spotlighted on the streaming service, but they don't see Scott or Bryce or Deborah's logo, 13 logo, correct?
Right.
Perfect. Uh-oh, Susan's muted.
I can't hear
She's
Susan.
not muted. I don't know. We're just not hearing her.
Tim, can you speak?
Let me make sure I'm not
Yeah,
muted. Hold on.
I can hear
Oh, you
Tim.
can hear me? Okay.
Tim,
I can hear
I'm
John.
here.
Susan, I think it might be on your end.
Yeah,
Nothing.
it's something weird with Susan's technology, I think. It's not.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh, yeah, her mouth's moving,
Not-
but
not
I can't
here.
hear her.
Yeah, I see.
It's like her
Susan, can you
headset,
hear us?
maybe.
Can you hear us? You can hear, she can hear us, but we can't hear her. That is bizarre.
Wait. Now can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I must have hit a mute button on this microphone by mistake. My apologies.
I just had a coronary,
You
but
don't have
other than that, we're fine.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No problem. No problem.
Okay,
Alright.
so when three of us are spotlighted, we can just have a conversation. I can say we have a question coming in from Stockton. They want to know how the weather is in Sacramento. John?
Yes, right now it is, well, because we're just 2 blocks from the Capitol, it's 74 degrees and 100% stupidity.
Okay.
Well, I
Steady
guess,
as she-
Eric, is there a limit to how many people you can spotlight? Because in the question and answer, they might want me in it too. Can we do 4 people?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Yeah.
spotlight
I can do up
everybody.
to 5.
Yeah,
Ah,
spotlight
wow.
everybody who's going to answer questions. And then I'll be going through the chat. And we have a question from Deborah, wants to know how many turds are there in the alley?
I just checked last night. There are currently no turds in the alley, although there is a gag-inducing smell of urine.
Oh, nice. And how are things in the
Yeah.
parking structure?
The parking structure is still burned down and we can't park there.
It's going well, I think.
Sacramento, baby, what a town.
Actually, the parking structure just fine. It looks like somebody took a Bic lighter and burned a little bit of the concrete, but they're shutting it down anyway. So it's ridiculous that they
Well,
don't.
it's the city-owned parking structure, so I'm sure that they're waiting on an appropriation from City Hall to fix it, which will probably not come for 6 years. So
Well, that is a revenue generator for the city. I do not see why they do not hustle, because they make a lot of money off that parking garage.
well, and the poor guy who has a restaurant down there, it's all fenced in. You can't go to it.
I know.
I hope he's not having to pay rent, because that would be ridiculous.
No, I'm sure he's not.
I should find out. We should defend him in court if they're making him pay rent.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Okay.
Okay, so this seems to work. We can ask questions. I can shoot a question to you, John, and you can shoot it to Tim. And Tim, if you talk, do we see you? Let's test that out. That looks fine. Okay. So then we want to introduce Victor. We want to shoot it back to you, John, when you're ready, and we'll introduce Victor Davis Hanson. Did you get the copy of the JPEG of his book cover?
Yeah, I don't know whether we want to. I mean, maybe we can. I don't know. It seems kind of hokey to hold up a picture. I guess I could. I will mention it.
Okay.
He did say it's available on Amazon. It's not even in print yet. So
Right. Its pre-order is coming out in October.
right. Well, so if I get creative, I'll hold up a picture. Otherwise, I'll just say he's had many New York Times bestsellers, including one of my favorites, which is The Second World Wars, plural. But he's got a new book out. He is a renowned military historian among all his other stuff he does. So I've got his bio. I got your short version of the bio. I might add a couple things to that because I've got a much longer version.
That's fine. That's perfect.
Okay.
Okay. I just thought if you might want to hold up the book because it's what they do on talk shows.
Okay. I may do that then.
But you don't have to.
Okay. All right. I'll give it some thought.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Are we good to go?
I think we are.
All right. Roll of the day. Well, something is bound to happen tomorrow, so everybody keep calm and carry on.
Okay, I have one. I have one framing question for you on your camera, John. You have an awful lot of headroom on your shot. do you want to try tilting your camera down a little bit to take some of the top bookshelf out of the frame?
When I've got a Dutch angle, I like it. Oh, that's a little too low.
Better?
No crutch, Dad.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pull
Yeah,
it.
that is
in.
better. And now we can
Okay.
see the logo. We can see part of the logo on your shirt. So yes, that is better.
I like it, Deborah.
Okay.
The plant looks nicer now.
Oh,
Deborah's cleaning up my office.
I'll fix
hey,
it.
that's a good question. What is the dress code for tomorrow?
I would wear I don't think you have to wear a tie unless you want to. I'm going to probably wear a Oxford shirt and probably a jacket, although I may ditch the jacket. Unless we all want to wear our HJTA polos. No, I don't want to do that.
I don't,
That
I
doesn't
don't
have
have
one.
an HJTA polo.
We need to get Scott one and Bryce one.
I have two.
Well, you can
All
only
right,
wear one at a time.
I'll
I have
probably
an
wear a
HJTA
tie.
polo.
You
I was
probably
pla-
wear a tie? Okay.
Even though
Yeah.
like probably nobody's ever gonna see me at all, I was gonna wear just a white shirt and a tie, just in case I become visible. I'm gonna look nice.
Yeah, I would
Thinking
say
I was
a
just gonna
button-up
slap
shirt and
on a
tie is
Ralph Lauren
probably
and just
enough
call it
for
there.
everybody.
What was that? What was that, Scott?
I said I'm just planning to do a button-up shirt and a tie, like I did for the dress rehearsal with BDH yesterday. If that's
Okay.
okay.
That's fine. It's fine. Okay.
I'm going to wear
I do think we
sequins.
need to spiff up Scott's office a little bit, but
Isn't he gonna have the HJTA background?
My computer is too old and
Oh,
can't do
that's
the
right. Yeah,
background.
yeah.
Which I have a new computer. It's in a box. See, John, there used to be a box up here, and John didn't like the box, and he said, "You gotta get rid of that box." And then he said, and I told him about the computer, and he said, "Where's your computer?" That's what that box is. It's just my new computer. It's just sitting back there. Now it's down here.
Hey,
So I have
Deborah,
a computer.
Deborah, do
but-
you still have one of those banners that we had for the anniversary with the fireworks on it?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe you should just put that behind Scott.
ooh,
Okay,
that's a
I'll
good
work on
idea.
that.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll decorate Scott's office.
Oh my God,
Uh-oh.
I'm a little concerned about this.
You should be.
Well, I do. I mean, I am planning to decorate my office. I have art. I have things to put up. It's just they're not up yet. See?
That's
Uh-oh.
nice.
Deborah's here.
Maybe like a
You
plant
should
on
be
top of
concerned
that.
if Kaya volunteers to decorate your office.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
like that. I was thinking
There
the
you go.
plant should go on the wood thing, not on the metal thing, but on the wood thing.
I can make the wood thing go away. I kind of want to. I plan to get rid of the wood thing. So maybe today's the day I get rid of it.
Well,
It serves a purpose.
Bonfire. Or actually, no, wood's super valuable now.
Well, it's not. I don't know if it's real wood. It might be like particle board. It's pretty
It's
cheap.
particle board.
But
looks like that plant's about ready to crawl up your back. It is called a spider plant, by the way.
oh, how creepy.
I don't like spiders. I'm not a fan of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. All right. Okay,
I
well,
hear
somebody
things- I
will
hear
work
things
on
coming down the hall.
it's just somebody what's the musical of the plant Venus flytrap musical?
Oh, yeah.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of
Little
Horrors.
Shop of Horrors, yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's it, guys. Good luck tomorrow.
Okay, we will see you at
happening?
9:45-ish.
9:45-ish. Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Card
Bye.
that says
Bye.
happy 6 months.
Bye.